Hello and welcome, Capricorn, to your zodiac messages. Keep in mind that these are collective and general, so receive only what resonates, release anything that doesn't resonate with you. We're looking into what do people love about you versus what do they dislike about you. We're going to look into a general spread as well as when it comes to love and relationships. So let's go ahead and begin. What do people love about Capricorn? What do people love about Capricorn? You know what you want. Wow. You communicate your truth here. You stand up for yourself. What do people love about Capricorn? You face your fears. What do people love about Capricorn? Oh my gosh, so many swords. So your intelligence, your wit, your communication, your ability to have different higher perspectives and to communicate them in a very effective way that speeds up a process or overcomes a challenge or an obstacle. We have the Three of Swords with the Two of Cups energy, so you have a very healing presence. You might actually attract people that have, dealt with a lot of betrayal in their life. I feel like when people meet you, Capricorn, and they spend time with you, it's like you leave them a better person, and either by sharing your truth, your perspective, your experience, just your energy, your time, your focus. People love having, intelligent communication and conversations, even debates with you. That's something that's coming through here. We also have the King of Cups energy, so also that you have an intuitive intelligence, but like you also balance out your emotions here. You have kind of this sense of being a little bit reserved is what is coming through here, Capricorn. A little bit reserved at times, but then also like you will share at the right time for you, or when you feel it's the right time. You will share with those that you trust, what it is that stresses you out, or your fears, or your anxieties. And I feel like you will also work on them. Okay, that's something else that people love and appreciate about you. I feel like you're a heartbreaker, Capricorn. I really do. Like, especially those, your exes or people that, you really have a special kind of love to offer here with the Two of Cups. And when you're not around, or, when a relationship doesn't work out, that has a significant impact on that individual. With the Ace of Swords and the Knight of Swords, once you set your mind to something, off you go. You're going to go be victorious. Like, there's no question there. And again, you have the that higher level perspective with the Hawk energy. You have the determination. For some of you, your fear might actually drive you, but in a way that you alchemize or, motivate you in a very empowering way. Even though you're an earth sign, Capricorn, you might have a very powerful connection to the wind or to the water, bodies of water. That's something that's coming through here. You're also getting the energy from you, Capricorn, of like a ride or die, where you are very, fiercely loyal. You're there for people through, their ups and downs, through the storms in life. And I feel like that's something, you have high standards and you expect that of others as well. That's something that's coming through here. But people feel you're charming, you're charismatic. You're well organized, you're motivated. If you have a challenge or there's something that you don't like, you change it, you take the action here, sometimes without even hesitation. You're easy to communicate with and talk to. That's another message that's coming through there for you, Capricorn. And there's a lot of blue energy, so it's the way that you communicate that people love. You can be very communicative here. Okay, let's see what people dislike about you, Capricorn. What What do people dislike about Capricorn? Your temper. What do people dislike about Capricorn? Like, when you're done, you're done. Look at that. What do people dislike about Capricorn? What do people dislike about Capricorn? What do people dislike about Capricorn? Okay, we have the Death card and we have Karma. So I feel like you are a firm believer in karma here, and you'll just walk away from situations and you'll be like, karma will take care of it. Like, you will literally just kind of be like that, and that's something that's coming through here. But when you're done with the Death card here. I also feel like you move through cycles, you know, quite quickly. Okay. There's also the King of Wands and the Four of Cups. So it's like you'll only go after what you want, but sometimes it's like you go after what isn't the best for you. Like, you might actually be attracted to that which rejects you. Okay. Or you might be attracted to something that is less than you deserve when the divine are trying to offer you something better. Okay. That's something I'm getting with this Four of Cups energy. You might feel sometimes that, or I should say others kind of feel rejected by you. Sometimes they might feel like you have like a hot and cold energy. That's something else that's coming through. We have the World and the King of Cups energy too. So again, like, you have a very strong pull. Now we have the Earth energy coming through with the World, but you have kind of a very strong pull or influence emotionally, especially. Something that, because I feel like you, again, are very emotionally intelligent, but you can definitely pull on people's heartstrings. You have a very powerful influence. Okay, that's something that people notice. I think that people also fall for you quite quickly with the World and the King of Cups, and that might be something that annoys others, especially if their love life isn't going as well as yours is. I feel like you up level so much too. It's like when people try to, you know, pull on your past or whatever to try and bring you down, it's like that was like a version of me five versions of me ago, because you evolve and transform. It's like they can't catch up. That's something else that's coming through, and that's more so for people that are, you know, haters or people that are jealous. I don't think that you leave much room for error with others as well. Like, I think that there's a very strong discernment or judgment that you have with others. Sometimes you might be very quick to judge, and that's something that others don't like necessarily. I feel like too, you're very much influenced by the energy of the world and what's going on within the world, and that might be something, like, especially if you have a partner or somebody who wants, you know, your time and attention, but you're like, no, I have this mission and I'm going to go do this mission, and this is what I'm giving my love and energy, you know, into. It's like you're not interested in pouring that into one person. You're interested in pouring that into the world, into a mission, into something much bigger than yourself. And somebody who is insecure might not necessarily understand that. That's another message that's coming through there. For some of you, you might like the attention, but you might like to reject people too. That might be a little bit of an ego boost, okay? That's not going to resonate with everybody, but that did just come through. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what your love interest or partner loves about you, Capricorn. What does your love interest or partner love about you? We have the communication coming through again. You include them in in the decision making. You value their opinion. You like a balanced, union or a balanced connection here. You're not afraid to get everything out on the table. They love that you'll be open and vulnerable with them, that you trust them. That's a message that's coming through here. They love your appetite. Okay, that's something else. They appreciate your focus and your drive, especially when it comes to your work, even though that can be a double-edged sword, because we have the Seven of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles, where it's like you will not be distracted once you're focused on something that's important to you. Like, you're going to see it through. That's something that they appreciate and admire about you. We also have the Three of Wands energy, so there's this sense of, you're always bringing something kind of fun to do to the table, whether it's like a new place you want to check out, a new experience that you want to have. That's something that's coming through. Maybe quite adventurous energy coming through here, as well as a great deal of affection. And I think that this person loves for you to be all theirs, okay? Because the Tower card here, there's three different energies, and I think this person revels in the fact that you're all theirs, okay? And that someone else can't have you. That's something, that person might be quite claiming and of you. This person also appreciates, like, especially if they have, like, any form of anxiety, that you have, like, very reassuring touch. That's something that you pick up on with them. And there's a really, like, youthful and beautiful love connection where things are really, flirtatious and light and fun, but they can also be, very deep and passionate as well. Like, what I'm getting that this energy loves about you, Capricorn, is like you're like a book. Like, they get to read each chapter and get to know. They love kind of like peeling back the layers and reading the pages and getting to know, all about you, like studying you in a way. Not that's creepy, but in a way that so they know how to love you the best and to understand and just like get to know you more. They love your body, okay? They love your body, and that you are very confident in your body. That's another message coming through. For some of you, I feel like you have specific places that you love to go together, and that's something else they appreciate. Like, that's your spot. That's that place that you go. Maybe you meet, after work there, you go there, you walk there. Maybe it's a park, maybe it's by the water. But there are a lot of different scenes and places here. So I feel like they love that you do everything with them. Like, you like to go to different places with them, that you involve them, you include them, that they get to show you off, okay? That's kind of the energy coming through. And that you really lean on each other when it comes to, life's challenges and change that happens as well. You lean on each other. There's also, they have the red ribbons tied around their legs there as well. So it's like they feel destined, like they feel like soulmates with you. Very drawn to you, very attracted to you, Capricorn. Okay, let's see what they dislike about you. What does Capricorn's love interest or partner dislike about them? Does Capricorn's love interest or partner dislike about Capricorn? They feel like when they piss you off, it is so hard to get back into your good graces, okay? That's the first thing that came through there. Also, they feel like you're married to your work, okay? So on one side, they appreciate your drive and your focus. On the other side, this person would like more time and attention They might like put forth like very romantic gestures to try and get your time and attention, but like I'm seeing someone here that like focused on the news or something going on in the news, and then this person's trying to be romantic, and they're like, you know, like you're not even paying attention, Capricorn. So that's something you might not notice, like these little things that they're trying to do for attention. Okay. If you're in a relationship, this person might feel like you act single. Okay, that's something else that's coming through. Their attachment, like they don't really like their attachment that they have. This person's like a little bit obsessive. Okay, so that's something to be aware of. This person might kind of follow you around quite a bit. Sometimes they feel like they annoy you. That's another message coming through. They might be intimidated by your spiritual practices or by your spiritual journeys. That's something that I'm seeing. That might not be something that they're a part of and they feel left out or don't understand it or are kind of afraid of it. That's something coming through. That's really strange. But for some of you, they are jealous of your pet. If you have like because this high priestess has a cat, they might be jealous. They might feel like you give more time, attention, and love to your pet than them. That's something that's coming through there. And I feel this is another insecurity thing, but they feel like, you know, you intuitively are more aware than they are. And you have like those keys of knowledge, those keys of wisdom. Or for some of you, maybe you have a higher education than this person. And that might be something that they have insecurities about for their own personal journey. For some of you, this person feels like you ignore them when I think you're just in your zone. Like you're just in your creative zone, or, you know, you're just in your meditative zone. And this person sometimes feels like you ignore them. It sometimes makes them question the relationship I'm seeing. I think sometimes they think about, like, oh, what are you thinking about? Like, are you thinking about that ex? Are you thinking about that past person? But I think, like, it's their own sense of guilt, because I think sometimes they kind of think that way when they're not getting, like, the time and attention they think they deserve. Like, I feel like this person needs a hobby or something. Like, very focused on you, Capricorn. All right? Yeah. And afraid to lose you. But I think this person needs to kind of become stronger within themselves. Because I feel like their imagination isn't their friend. You know, like their imagination isn't their friend. Like if you go on business trips or spiritual retreats, like this person thinks like the worst thing is happening. Like you're seeing somebody else, or, you know, they have some work to do with their own insecurities for sure. Okay. Well, that's what I have for you, Capricorn. Receive what resonates, release what does not. Thank you so much for joining me. Take the best care of yourself. If you're interested in any of my oracle decks, they're on sale right now. My shop is linked below. And also, if you're interested in more content, I do have a Patreon, and my Bloom Patreon membership is linked below. So take the best care. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon.